Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Welcome to my live stream Q&A. For those who don't know me, I'm Timothy and I collect Barbies and stuff like that. I don't know. I collect stuff. And today we're doing a Q&A and so I've got a few questions. I'll start with YouTube. And if you have any questions, just let me know in the chat next to the screen. So Indigo Blue Beauty asks, how do you decide your displays? That's a really complicated question. I play around with them and see if I like it. My little Care Bears display has been that way for a while. I haven't moved them around. I haven't at least a year and a month, because I've got the Raquel doll that Doll Junk customized for my birthday. She's sitting there. She's got a grumpy, inspired face. Yeah, and my Phantom of the Opera one, I set that up when I got the doll, basically, and put all my programs, my Phantom of the Opera programs and memorabilia with it. It's not that big. It's quite small. But yeah, I like waking up and seeing it. The Raquels, I work on them. They're still a work in progress, but I've been dressing Raquel in silver recently. Not recently, like into last year or possibly even the year before, because of that clip where she goes into the glam machine. I don't know the name of it. And Skipper sets it, and then she comes out plastered with glitter, and she says she looks like a disco ball. So I thought it would be kind of cute to put her in the glitter, in the silver kind of look. So yeah, that's how I decide that. And then, I mean, the Barbie movie, I moved them around, and it's just a work in progress, really, the way I do it. And then she asks, how long do you leave them up? For a while. And do I have a method for keeping my collection in check? I just don't go to the shops. Hey, Jasmine. That's cool. Ask anything you want if you have any questions. Yeah, I just don't go to the shops if I don't, to keep myself in check. And at the moment, I've got no money, so it's kind of easy to keep myself in check. The next question is by MH Collectors 13. Who are your favorite fashionistas after Tiffany and June? That is a very difficult question to answer, because I've kind of forgotten who are fashionistas and who aren't. But if you're talking about the current fashionistas, I don't even know their numbers. I like Elliot. I had him in a video last night that I haven't posted yet, but I like Elliot. When I saw him I was like, yes, I need to get him. I also like Felix, who is Tiffany's current ex, but I'm thinking about creating a comic where he will feature as before and current boyfriend. Who else do I like? Just by looking around. Hmm. Um, I couldn't really tell you who's a fashionista, who's an extra. Um, on that shelf, I like the Choc Mint Raquel. She's a nice one. Um, she's not a fashionista. Mainly the Raquels, really. Hi everyone that's joining. I am doing a live Q&A and I've just answered 2 questions. And that's all the ones I've got on YouTube at the moment. So if you have any more questions, type them in the chat box. So I did a question section on Instagram and a few people replied there. So I got Mel B asked me who is my favorite Barbie doll, and nostalgia-wise, that has to be Tiffany. I love Tiffany, obviously, and we'll do a whole live about her on Wednesday. And Maxi Factor asks, any characters or people you'd like to see made into dolls in the future? Absolutely, I would love to see Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman. I'd love to see, or just Michelle Pfeiffer. I'd love to see Celine Dion. I've made Celine Dion twice now. Once I got the hair wrong because I'm colorblind. I couldn't see the red in it. And anyone else? Celine Dion's kind of my top pick at the moment. Yeah, we'll just go with Celine Dion for now. Filippo asks least favorite and least favorite fashionista. Tiffany's my favorite fashionista. My least favorite fashionista is I'm sorry to say it, most Millies. I like their outfits, but she's always got the same face, same makeup, same skin tone. They never change her up like the others. What I find interesting is I haven't put Brooklyn in the fashionistas yet, which is very interesting. But as a face sculpt kind of thing, Alec, there's one Alec that came out when Tiffany came out and she had dark red lips and braids, blonde braids. Love her. She's beautiful. I no longer have her because I sold her last year, but I loved her look. I remember when Tiffany came, or when I bought Tiffany, she was there all the time. I can't remember what she wore either because I had her in red. Anyway, more questions. Philly asks, what are your favorite movies and do you have dolls from them? I do. So Wizard of Oz, I have most of them. I don't have the Winky Soldiers. And I don't have the Callie and Todds, which would be great. I'd love to have some little munchkins. I've only got the Wicked Witch unboxed. I think she's up there. The other ones I haven't unboxed. I'm a bit afraid to unbox them, actually. It's not that I don't want to. I'm just scared that their quality will crumble away once I do, if you know what I mean. And what else do I have? Well, Phantom of the Opera is a musical. That's not really the same. There is a movie of it, but it's not from the movie. All my movie dolls are up here. I've got My Fair Lady, which I've done a video on. And I have a few of them. I think I'm only missing one or two of the My Fair Lady dolls. But I've got nowhere to put them anyway, so that's okay. And obviously I've got the Barbie movie dolls. Yeah. And I have an Audrey Hepburn, but I don't know what she's from. Probably Sabrina or something. Which country do I want to visit the most? Well, at the moment, I want to visit Taiwan the most, but I've always wanted to go to Norway. I've got roots in Norway. We've actually found some of our distant relatives. They were connected through my great grandfather, his sister or something like that, the kids of her. So yeah, we've got connections through them now, which is cool. But yeah, Norway is probably the top one I want to go to. Top 5 Barbie face molds. So Raquel, June, Steffi, Carl, Claudette. So I'm not going with the looks because I like all the looks. But they're my top 5. Barbie face molds. 5 non-Barbie lines. Not brats. I can't believe I said brats. I don't like brats. Monster High is definitely one that I like. Mycene, Monster High Mycene. Disney, maybe. Depends what Disney, but I don't have any. Integrity, but I don't have any. I've got Love is Love. One more. God, I don't know. I've got 4 doll lines for you. Maybe Bratz at the bottom, or actually Rainbow High, because I did buy some of them for their fashions. Least favorite Barbie sculpt is Alec. Besides Made to Move, favorite body type. The articulated model Muse with the chest rotation. I like that one. Who has it? That designer. I always forget their name. It came out in 2020. It was expensive. She wore the crown. She had braids. She's on that body. Have you watched Wonka? I haven't watched Wonka, but I just heard a song from it and I'm obsessed with it. It's something to do with chocolate. And I'm a chocoholic. I love eating chocolate. And it's got me. It's probably my favorite chocolate song. What is something unrepresented in the fashionistas? Hi, Vanessa. Welcome. We're doing a Q&A, so if you have any questions for me, go for it. For fashionistas, like style-wise, I'll say like the darker side of life, more gothy. Wouldn't mind some fashionistas with a jumper like this. I love this jumper. Unrepresented, yeah, maybe more gothy because they're all very bright. What else? We haven't got a scoliosis fashionista. We have a Chelsea fashionista. Chelsea. Oh, I went to bed at 3 a.m. and it's 9:17 here, and I woke up at 7. The Kelly doll. Oh my god, I did it again. The Chelsea dolls. There's one that is it has scoliosis. Pretty severe scoliosis. I have scoliosis too, and it's not that bad. I'm sure it will progress later. How would you design an Australian Barbie? I would have an Australian Barbie or Ken or both. Racially ambiguous. So potentially Tiffany, any hair color, brown eyes, and I would have them wearing the Aboriginal flag, which is black, yellow, and red. Those colors. So I would create an Australian Barbie around that aesthetic. And I would have an Indigenous person design it, not an American artist, because that if you're in America, tell me in the comments, when you think of Australia, do you think of Steve Irwin? Because we literally got an Australian Barbie in a safari outfit, like Croc Hunter outfit. I liked Steve Irwin as a kid, and then as I grew up, the hype around him was insane. And I didn't follow him on from there, but everyone's got like a pretty big respect for him and his family. Yeah. But yeah, I just wouldn't do a stereotypical, and I think it would only be right if a First Nations artist designed that Barbie. But that's kind of where I would go with a Barbie and Ken. Dream actors to play Barbie's friends, Christy, Teresa, and Kira in a sequel. Oh, Vanessa, you're from the United Kingdom. What do you think of Australians? Do you think Croc Hunter, or do you think other things? I don't know. Who would I get for Teresa? Possibly. I can't believe I'm blanking on her name right now. Kylie Minogue and Margot Robbie. I like that. That's a really good. What about Nicole Kidman? Do you think about Nicole Kidman when you think Australia, or is she too Hollywood now? I really don't know who I'd get to play Teresa. Maybe Melissa Barrera. She might be good as Teresa. Or her co-star. Oh my god, she plays Wednesday. What's her name? If you can think of it, because I'm blanking, you put it in the chat down there. A holiday that you'd like to see Mattel make a Barbie for that they don't already. Oh yeah, Jenna Ortega. Absolutely. Thank you so much. I'd probably pick Jenna Ortega to play Teresa. I'll think about the other ones and get back to you. They're not making Halloween dolls, and I would like to see some Halloween Barbies again that are not just witches. I'd like to see some different kind of costumes. I know we've got Cutie Reveal. You can use Cutie Reveal. She's too Hollywood. Yeah. I think she was born in Hawaii. You don't think about Hugh Jackman or even Heath Ledger when you think of Australia? That was the whole point of the movie Australia, is to think about Nicole Kidman and Hugh Jackman and the Crocodile Hunter, really. Yeah, Halloween. Like Cutie Reveal, you could use them for Halloween, but they're too cute. We need some more spooky. Steve Irwin's daughter, Bindi. Hi, Stephen. Yeah. What about Rob Irwin, his son? He's starting to pop up a lot. They probably would have done a TV show of Jason Donovan. So he's playing. Jason Donovan is playing Frankenfurter in the Australian Rocky Horror show, and I saw it last year, and he was very like lazy, but kind of good. So if Steve Irwin hadn't passed away, I think Rob would have got a show like Bindi had. But now he's kind of stepping into his father's footsteps with the commercial side of things. He's also a really good photographer. You should follow him. Yeah, she is a cutie. She's got a baby. She's probably 2 years old now. I can't keep track of them. Anyone new here, welcome. And this is a Q&A, live Q&A. So if you have any questions for me, type them in the chat. I'm not sure if I've gone through all of my questions. favorite Barbie designer. They've all got their pros and cons. I think they just design lots of things. I like Oliver. Oliver's not on the Barbie team at the moment. He's on Polly Pocket, but I have good chats with him. And he designed a pet for Monster High, I think. Okay, who would I get to play Kira? I really don't know. I'm not good with actors' names. I might move on from that question and do some research and find out. Who is my favorite doll other than Tiffany, and why? I like June. Why is because she's pretty and she's Ethan's favorite. And June and Tiffany have a really good chemistry going. But I love all my dolls. I was trying to sort out my dolls a few weeks ago, trying to decide who can possibly be moved on, and I found it very difficult. All right, let's go with Ken's. I like the Rock Hudson Ken from the Pillow Talk gift set, and probably like Tiffany's sister, Titania. She's the Christmas doll from last year, and this is how I've styled her. She is her long lost older sister. So her dad had her before he met Tiffany's mum. And I love this bag. I love moving her around. Hi, King 11. And I like that little shaky noise. It tickles my my sensory needs. I don't know. So that answers that question. So Rock Hudson and Titania. Who's a Carl? What makes me like toys the most? I don't know how to answer that. There's just some joy. What makes you guys like toys the most? If you can type that in the chat, and I'll read out your answers, and I'll elaborate if they connect with me. Vanessa says, I know what Mattel would not do. River celebration that I do every year is Notting Hill Carnival. Barbie dolls, because I'm in the Notting Hill Carnival 2023. They wouldn't do that holiday. I want to look up this carnival now. Does that go back to Celtic times? I'm very much interested in that kind of stuff. Beauty Bear says it helps me make my fantasy a reality. Yeah, that's a really good answer. I can't find words for what it is for me. that's pretty close to it though. When I was a kid, I created characters out of my toys. I didn't have any Barbies, but I had action figures, and I played with them as if they were characters in a soap opera. So, yeah, they all have their story. I still remember their story. I just haven't found the Barbies to match the story. I think it's because Ken now, well, not so much now, but in the last few years, his fashionistas, they've been more teen. I like the articulation you can get from the current ones, but some of the older ones would work for older characters that I used to have. What? This thing's just popped up on my computer. I've got no idea. It has all these little notifications. It's my dad's laptop. And it says, Royals release statement on Kate. What's the deal there? Does anyone know? Kensington Palace breaks silence. Is something going on with Kate? Okay, is that all my questions? Have I answered the questions well? I'm not sure. Okay, I'm looking for another Instagram tab that I put up. Okay, a character in the Barbie universe you'd really like to come back. I would love for Raquel to come back. I would love her to be in the TV series that they've got out at the moment, but she won't, unfortunately. How did you and Barbie's GBF become good friends or know each other? When Barbie's GBF released his channel, I was not on YouTube. Notting Hill Carnival camera on 1965 because it was the first generation of Windrush Caribbean came over in London 75 years ago after the Second World War. Caribbean people. Wow. That's very interesting. I'm going to look it up. So we were friends. No, we met through Instagram, but I watched his videos and I was looking for reviews on the wheelchair Ken to see what bodies he matched. And Ethan had released a bunch of his videos already, and I liked his aesthetic, and I binge watched all of his videos, and then I connected with him on Instagram, and we just grew this amazing friendship over to January. I think I reached out to him at Christmas. We were just talking all the time, and yeah, it just grew amazing friendship. And then Tiffany and June became friends in our worlds, and that's how. My favorite song. If you follow me on Instagram, you will know my favorite song. is Gloria by Laura Branigan. It is the song that has me, Gloria, exactly. It's the song that just sends me into a hype. I also like this chocolate song from Wonka, but I haven't seen the movie. I've only seen people dancing to it on YouTube. I don't care about that part. I just like the song. Yeah. That's all the questions I've got. Do you guys have any questions for me? I'm going to release a couple of shorts tomorrow and Sunday, and then Monday we're doing another live. I haven't decided on the theme for it, but I think I might. Oh, where is she? Where have I put her? I have a Teresa doll that I want to restyle. She's on a petite body. She's got beautiful curly red hair. And I've just got her in like a black romper at the moment, which came with the Vera Wong. Oh my God, I said it wrong. Vera Wang doll. And yeah, so I have that Barbie that I want to restyle. I really don't know where I put her. She was right here before. So we could restyle her. And then on Tuesday, I'll do. Oh, would you do a restyle with your Mini? Do you want me to do a restyle of my Mini? Where is Mini Mothy? His name's Mini Mothy. I really enjoy that name. Yeah, well, here he is. He's holding a cup of coffee. Yes, I love it too. So his coffee is he did a thank you. Vanessa says that's why I've got a customized Barbie doll that looks like me. I always put a little costume for Notting Hill Carnival somewhere YouTube page. I was at Notting Hill Carnival 6 months ago. I'm going to look for it. Or you can do all of you follow me on Instagram, because if you don't, it's Timothy's Toy Therapy on Instagram. Yeah, awesome. So he's holding a coffee because the other day I started my Buy Me a Coffee page, which I've got lots and lots of plans for. I'm creating memberships and little rewards and such for the different levels. So like the main one, or the basic one, I've called it Beach Barbs, because like a beach Barbie in Australia costs around $5, and she's basically a fashionista but cheaper. And then I've got fashionista level, which is 13, and there's a couple more perks for that one. And then I've got what's after fashionista. Oh, body snatchers, which is like made to move yoga Barbies, and that's 22. This is all Australian dollars, 22 Australian dollars, and I think I'm including a comic strip of Tiffany's story with that one. Yeah. So anyway, that's why he's holding a coffee, because he did a thank you to Vanessa. Hang on. sorry, Vanessa. He did a thank you to Jasmine, because Jasmine became my first member. She is a beach barb, and yeah, that's why he's holding that. But yeah, I'd definitely love to do a restyle of him. Do you want me to do that on Monday? Because we can do that Monday. But I don't really know what else to put him in, because I like his look. I'm going to let you guys decide what to put him in. That'll be fun. Hopefully I've got enough fashions for him. Yeah. So if there's no more, I've only got Facebook. Yeah, I've got Facebook, but I don't use it anymore. I only use it to text my friends. I'm just thinking, like, could I open a Timothy's Toy Therapy page on Facebook and have all my stuff link over there? Oh, Jasmine, you're watching. Very, very thankful for your generosity there. It's beyond me that I've already got a member supporting me on Buy Me a Coffee. Yeah, but I'm like planning on doing lots of stuff. Yesterday I spent about 40 minutes cutting up these pieces of paper. And what I'm going to do is actually create my coloring book that I made in 2016 with limited amounts. I'm going to re-illustrate them, tiny version, onto these. And I don't know how many this will make, but yeah, if we can have a little session each week for that, or I don't know, I'll just do it in a video, maybe like not a live, and just do clips of each one. And then yeah, I like making little books, so that'll be fun. My first little book that I ever made was like 2009, and it was tiny. I didn't have any Barbies at that stage. All right. So Monday, same time, we'll do a restyle of Mini Mothy. And do you want me to do a restyle of Barbie's GBF as well? So we can have both of them. And then maybe he'll be available. He's working at the moment. So he hasn't joined the live. Yeah, good idea. Cool. Thumbs up. Awesome. That'll be fun. At the moment, he's out of my reach. He's over there. Otherwise, I'd show you. He's got a red hoodie that I got from Dollz.with.love. I love their store. It's on Etsy, and they're on Instagram as well. They have lots of hoodies and fun things like that. A lot of my clothing that I've bought that's custom is from there. And when there was a song last year that came out, I think it was last year, maybe it could have been the year before, actually. I think it was 2022. When the whole Johnny Depp and Amber Heard thing was going on, and they had that trend where people were doing "My dog stepped on a bee, my cat has a flea," that kind of trend. And then I saw someone do like a disco remix of My Dog's Stepped on a Bee, and I've got the Amber Heard doll here. I don't know what's her character's name in Aquaman. Anyway, so I asked, can you please make me a shirt that says My Dog Stepped on a Bee? It's got to be black with white writing. And she made it for me, and it was amazing. I have two. I have one for Barbie, one for Ken. I use the Barbie one mostly. I'm gonna see if I can find any of um her things. You'll see it on Monday with Barbie's GBF anyway. He's wearing one. I don't have access to my clothing drawers at the moment. There's things in the way because I made a short last night, and it's a Christmas one. It's scheduled for November. I'm not releasing it yet, even though I want everyone to see it. I'm like, no, I'll wait. I'll wait for the hype. And I've decided I'm just gonna make reels when I find something that I like for any time of the year. I'm just gonna make them and then schedule them to release at that time or around that time, like Halloween. I'm sure I can find some things for Halloween. I've also got a really big project that I've wanted to work on for years for Halloween, but I haven't done it yet. So I've got to get my ass into gear and do that. Yeah. But we are at the end of the live today. Thank you, all of you, for joining. And I look forward to seeing you on Monday. Bye, everyone.